Hello, investors. Welcome to the channel where I use technical analysis to find possible swing trades. Before I get started, I have to make it clear I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I say here is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes. The technical indicators I use are not accurate 100% of the time. Believe me, I wish they were, because the fundamentals of a company and macroeconomic factors can drive share price changes differently than what we might expect based on technical indicators. My goal here is to bring these companies to your attention so you can decide for yourself whether or not they're good investments for you. So please, if you plan on investing, do your own due diligence and look into any company you plan to purchase shares of, or consult with a financial advisor. And with that out of the way, today, we're going to take a look at AT&T Inc., ticker symbol T. This is a well-known wireless communications carrier. It has a market cap at the moment of $111 billion, though that has varied pretty widely over the last few years. And this may not be an obvious buy at the moment because of all the problems, which is what drew my attention to it. And I should say problems that have taken place over the last couple of years, but I will get to that in a moment. So here we are on the annual chart, and as you can see, it is technically below the major moving averages. The share price is currently quite low. However, that's probably the only good thing we can say here. The RSI is sort of in the middle and heading down, not exactly where I would want to see it for something that I would decide to buy. And the stochastics are on the high end. It looks like they've fallen out of the overbought zone, but they're still falling and certainly towards the upper end of the range. The volume chart doesn't tell us a whole lot. It does look like there's increasing volume. It's flopping back and forth from selling to buying, selling. Currently, the last couple of days have been selling pressure. But again, it's been switching, so can't really draw any serious conclusion from that. And the MACD looks to have peaked and is falling. So why, you may ask, would you consider this to be a possible buy? And I think to do that, as they say, when in doubt, zoom out. If we pull back just a bit and see AT&T share price, and this is a 5-year chart, and we are very close to the bottom of the entire 5-year range. If we move out to the 10-year range, you get a similar picture. This really makes it clear that if AT&T can set its house in order and get back to profitability, this would be an excellent time to purchase shares. Now, as I like to do, we'll switch over and look at the fundamentals. And for those of you who know anything about AT&T, you could predict how this is going to look. It's not very good. Of course, as they say, be greedy when others are fearful. The debt to equity ratio here is surprisingly average. I understand that some of the debt was transferred off with the Warner Brothers split, but I expected this to be worse. I expected the debt to be much worse because AT&T is known to have a lot of debt. Now, one sort of ray of sunshine here is the short interest. 1.32% short interest is nothing. So what that tells me is that large institutions do not believe AT&T is going to fall further. They are not pushing this short here. And if we look at the other metrics here, they get no PE ratio because it wasn't profitable last year. The gross margin is above average in the telecommunications industry, but the operating margin is negative because they did not turn profit. Earnings per share here negative, they didn't turn a profit, and all these metrics are negative. So it is not a good time to be comparing this to others for AT&T if you want a favorable reflection. However, this is quite possibly the best time to be buying shares if you can set them aside and hold them for a few years to let them turn around. I'll also point out here the dividend still listed as the high dividend they had back when it was still partnered up with Warner Brothers Media. So in any case, I find this interesting, and I'd like to know what other people think of this. And so if you have an opinion on AT&T, especially if you zoom out to the broader 5-10 year chart here, you can see we're way down at the bottom of the range. I'd love to know what you think. Will AT&T be able to salvage things and turn it around and return back to profitability? Or is this just a dying dinosaur? So if you got something out of the video, please hit the like button, subscribe to help out the channel. And if you like these overviews of companies that might be swing trades, please leave a comment. You know, the YouTube algorithm loves comments, even negative comments. I welcome them. I'm open to learning as much as anybody. And if you would like me to take a look at a particular company that you are interested in, then just leave that in the comments below and I'll get to it as soon as I can. That's it for today. Thanks for watching and good luck with all your investments.